Might be the worst build I've ever seen, so we will try and fix that. You can see that Mr. Robert didn't do a great job. That's why we will try to help Mr. Robert and make it look good. And believe me, the final product looks crazy. The roof is everything. If the roof is bad, the whole build collapses. That's the golden rule. Normally, I don't do something like this. This will either make it or break it. But there is still no shape, and shape is like the Michael Jordan of building. Without shape, it's like there isn't a build. So now, for the shape, we got to focus so there isn't too much and there isn't too little. But it's easier said than done. To make it stand out even more, we will add a room. And a room at the roof. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now this house looks like it has personality. Every segment from now on, I will have to do a challenge for the entire segment. And the first one being is that I can't fly. That's like the most important thing ever when it comes to building. But I think I have a solution. Ta-da! Who doesn't love these little things? But to call this a challenge, I won't use them. Foundations are looking great, but it's still just a lifeless block of stone, so we need to change that. We need a gradient, some warmth, some life. I want one side to feel warmer, like sunlight has been hitting it for years, and the other colder. That's harder than it sounds, especially when I can't fly. Okay, that actually looks sick. I think I'm starting to like this place. Oh, another challenge. Another challenge. That no flying was so exhausting. The next challenge, a new color palette. This sounds amazing, but only if we do this right. So to get started, let's grab some green. And some red violet. This is a split complementary. One of the basics of color theory. These colors will upgrade the background by a ton. The only problem is that I've never done this before. Have you ever seen nature without nature? Me neither. So first we will add some nature. I love this, the wheat crops will blend perfectly with the walls. The issue here is that I'm not sure how to use red violet. I think I have a fix. We'll build the trees and with the trees in the background we will push it behind the trees. My god, okay, I think I'm outdoing myself here. We are close to the finish. The next challenge is the max flying speed in Minecraft with momentum. This is how it looks like. To add just a little more salt to the wound, I won't use no. We need space for grass. To achieve that, we will move the wall build up and make jumps in the ground because nature isn't perfect, neither is it flawed. This will be ridiculous. We will build a mountain with a bridge on it. I've never really built either of these before, so let's start with the mountain. Question. You wanted to simulate grass. How do you do that? You would think you use grass, but you don't. The farther you are, the more pixelated blocks become. So that's why we will use moss. But don't worry, moss is like a brother of grass, just cooler and funnier and has more reach. And now for the bridge. Blocks are everything. We need something simple, so it won't take your eyes off the main build. I think oak and spruce will blend just perfectly. I've never seen something as good as this. Mr. Robert will be more than happy. I hope Mr. Robert gives me a Tesla for this, cause damn! This isn't just a house anymore, this is a wall painting. Started with a lifeless block of stone and ended with something I would actually live in. And trust me, this won't be the last time we fix something like this.